Yeah, guys. Now it is recording. I have forgot to record, so that's why I will again tell these points in a few seconds. In few seconds, I will complete this. What is Jetpack Compose? In today's section, we are going to learn about Jetpack Compose. What is Jetpack Compose means? It is a just and declarative UI user interface through which we can create our user interface. Like in previous classes, we have created the user interface using XML, right? But here we are going to use Jetpack Compose. Okay, it is a Kotlin based. Here we no need to use any XML language, other XML file. In main activities itself, we can write our Kotlin code. Okay, it is interoperable, which means we can easily integrate this in any other Java projects, in any normal Kotlin projects. Also, we can integrate this Jetpack Compose. Same as we learned, Kotlin has interoperable, right? Same, it is also an interoperability function. Okay, first we have test composer, which is same as test view in XML, right? We have seen test view in XML, what properties the test view have. We use it, why we use test view, just to show a text on the screen, right? Same here also, we have test composable. We are going to compose the things here. I will show by creating a project. You are familiar with this, right? So I'm going to click new project. Here, until today's class, we have used this empty views activity, right? But from today's class, we are going to use this empty activity. This is the simple symbol of Jetpack Compose. Okay, we are going to use this activity in today's class because it is an inbuilt Jetpack Compose activity. So we have to use this one for the Jetpack Compose. If you are going with XML and Kotlin, you can use this MTVS activity. But now in today's class, we are going to use this one. I'm going to name it as day 5 GDSC. You are already familiar with all these options, right? So I'm not going to repeat all those things. It will take some time. And again, at the time of creation, we did not see a option called language, because in Java we can't do this Jetpack Compose thing. Okay, in Kotlin only we are able to do this one. This is the main advantage of Kotlin language. If you are seeing this video in YouTube, you can skip back to 20 seconds. You can see there we don't have a language selection option. Okay, now I'm not going to back. Okay, yeah, when you are open this Jetpack Compose activity, it looks like this. It will extended this compact activity. Okay, and what we have seen here is completely different from what we have seen in these 4 days, right? This is completely different from other from this 4 days app. As you can see in the screen, there is main activity.kt, same like Kotlin and XML file as well, but you can see a difference in the code. Okay, I will explain everything. In resource, we should have an layout file, right? But here we don't have any layout, XML layout or any normal layout. We don't have any layouts here because we are not going to uh, write our UI code in any XML file. We can write here itself. In this activity itself, we are going to write without any layout files, other things. In our package, we have two things. One is main activity.kt, another is UI theme, which consists of three things. One is color.kt. If you are going to use any other colors than these colors, you have to initialize here only. Okay, you have to give any name as per your needs in this page, and you have to call from any activity. You can call these colors, you can use those colors. Okay, and a theme also. What is theme means? It's nothing but how it should look like. We also have dark theme and light theme, right? Same like that. For light color, what colors we have to choose? Okay, for dark, what we are good choose, where I can define here. We will not touch this file in beginning. Okay, once you learned everything, you can do as per your requirements. And again, we have type kt. Here we can specify our font family, font size. Okay, this is the main difference from normal app and Jetpack Compose. In main activity, you will see lot of things here. These first three lines are same in every, what we call, in every app, like a normal app or any a normal file or a Jetpack Compose file. What changes it is these lines. In normal XML based projects, we have here our set content has r.layout dot our layout name, right? But here we don't use our layout files, right? So that we can directly define what we are going to show on the screen here itself. Okay, here we can directly define. I will show you. For everything what you are going to display, you have to use this composable, which means it is an view, not a normal code or normal function. When you are write this at the rate compose, it means it is going to be a view. Okay, it should show us on the screen, not to run in any background. It will show the things in the screen. It converts it to view. Okay, this preview, which is used to show us whenever we are doing something. As you can see, main difference here is we can directly split this main activity itself to design and code. And we also open design itself. Okay, but we can't able to drag and drop here things. We have to manually write code here. Okay, yeah, we don't have any preview also, because we have to run first time. We have to build our project, then only we can able to see our preview here. So for that, I'm going to run our app. I have not changed anything. Until then, I will see the screen if you have messaged anything. No. Okay, guys, let me know if you are not able to hear any sound. Please let me know in chat box. I will check it in every few minutes, because I don't have any team members today in our class. So you have to let me know, is my voice and screen is clearly visible and clearly my voice is audible or not. You have to inform to me in today's class only, because I don't have any team member in today's class. And I'm also going to close this section very near. Okay, in a few minutes, or within 40 minutes, I am going to close this section. Don't worry, I will complete. Okay, as you can see on the screen, our output hello world is shown. Where this hello world we have printed means here. Here we have printed Android. Hello was taken from this hello name, right? As you can see on the screen, hello world is printed in our app, right? You may confuse by seeing lot of things here, so I'm going to close all this one. I'm going to comment it out. so that you're not going to confuse. If you are not going to use these functions also, your code will be compiled fine. Okay, you will never get any errors. And I'm going to close this one. This, it is nothing but a theme. Okay, theme. What it actually does is it will act according to the theme of the default operating system, which means if user is in dark mode, it automatically converts app to dark mode. If user is using a light mode, it automatically converts our app in light mode. Okay, but in today's class we don't require this, so I'm going to comment out this line also, and we don't need this surface also. Okay, yeah, we have removed this greeting function, right? That's why it's showing error here. As you can see on the screen, for showing any text, for any text view, we are going to use this syntax text, and we are going to name it as text, and we can write anything which we want to show. Okay, and I'm going to do that. Text, text, it will automatically gives you with text, and you have to give something like gdscmbu. Okay, I'm going to show in preview. Sorry, not this one. Okay, how to do it? As you can see on the screen, you will get gdscm view, right? Likewise, we can use text view, and this is nothing but a, you can say it is a not a class, but you can say it same works as a class. Okay, you can open it and you can see all those attributes it has. You can use all these attributes, like you can use color, you can give color to this text, and you can change any font size, and you can give font style, you can give font weight, font family, letter spacing, text decoration, text alignment, overflow, max lines, min lines, how many lines it should contain. You can give it according to your requirements. Okay, now I will use few of these attributes so that you can know how we are going to use a text view. Text compose. Okay, in Kotlin we call it as text compose. For that we have to mention it in this braces only. I'm going to give first color to this, so I mention color. First we have to give a comma here so that we'll take this as another attribute. Color equals to color dot blue. Second one I will going to select. Okay, let me run this. You can directly here refresh control backslash, right? I have given blue, but it's not able to convert it, so I'm refreshing my app so that it starts building, build the Gradle again. Yeah, as you can see on the screen, the text is changed to blue color, right? So like this way we can change our text, but it is very small, right? So let me change its font size, font size to 30 SP scale pixel, I think full form of. Yeah, let me rerun my app. Yeah, this is changed somewhat, right? If you are not able to guess, I will change it to some 90. Yeah, you can see it is changed, right? So whenever you change something here, you can directly, I will change it to 50.sp. You can directly press control plus backward slash so that it will refresh the app. Okay. Likewise, you can show a text view, and we also have other options: font size and font family. Okay, I will align this text first. I try to align this text. First, we have to give comma, right? This is another attribute. Okay, text align, and again we call text align dot, where we are going to set it to right. I think it is right, it is left. Okay, we're going to give right. Text align already it has taken center. No, we are going to give right dot right. I think, sorry guys, I have to rerun app. Okay, I will check with center. Okay, it is here only, right? That's why it is not going to take much space. For that, we have to modify it. Okay, I will write it like in this way so that you can clearly see what's happening with which attribute, what's happening. You can clearly observe. Modifier we have to use here. Why it is not getting modifier? Because we have not given comma there. Modifier equals to modifier dot. Here I'm going to change the size. Okay, fill max size. I'm going to match parent. In XML we use match parent attribute, right? Same here we are going to fill max size so that it, which means a match parent. Okay, it will occupy whole space. Let me refresh it. Yeah, now you can see it will comes in center, right? So we can use this modifier to modify anything. Okay, you can also write dot background. Okay, you can give background color. Okay, dot, which one? I will select gray. Yeah, I will refresh my app. It has paused, which means we need to refresh our app. Then only it will consider changes. Yeah, as you can see, modifier, which means the it has occupied our test way occupied a whole space, right? We have given it as match parent fill max size, which will take whole size. Okay, So we have changed background color to gray, so it has changed the whole background color of the test view. Okay, this all is nothing but a test view here. Okay, because we have set it to max size. Okay, but here I'm not going to change the color because you will confuse with the whole layout and the text view. Yeah, it is correct. Now we also have other types. We can use font styles also. You can see here. Okay, we have font size and font weight, font family. Okay, now I'm going with the font style. I'll just copy it from here and paste it over here. Font style equals to font style, not this one. I think we have to go with compose one. Font style dot italic. I'm going to give italic here. Sorry, yeah. I will refresh. I will refresh it. It's not going to do anything, so I am rerunning my app. We got some error here. Device is offline. Why it is showing here, right? Yeah. Now it is going to run. As you can see, it's somewhat tilted, right? I don't know you are observing it or not. If I am not going to give this italic over here, I'm going to comment it out. Now see, it is in right. But if you use italic, it will tilt some. We can't observe that much, but it is in italic. I hope it is in italic. I'm also not able to verify it properly. Okay. We also have other things, right? Let me see over here. We also have font family. Okay, let me change it. Font family. You don't need to remember all these things. You will have these things here. You can directly use from here only. Font family dot. You can see all those things here. I'm going to with font style. Sorry, here we are going to give font family dot. I'm going with monospace. You can check here. It has paused. Let me rerun my app. I don't know why it all giving this error. My device is online, right? But it showing as offline. Yeah, as you can see, our font style is changed, right? As you can see on the screen, our font style has been changed. I think I am audible, right? Yeah, I hope I am audible. Please let me know if anything goes wrong. Please let me know, guys, so that I can rectify any errors, any technical errors, like if my voice is not clearly audible or my screen is not clearly visible. Please let me know. I will clarify it. Okay, yeah, like this way we can set our text view. Okay guys, like this way we can give all these things. Okay, I'm not going to use all those things here. No need to use all these things. Okay guys, if you need any specific requirements, then only we are going to use all those things. Okay, but we should have to use this test. It is a compulsory one. Okay, without this we are not going to show anything, right? So we have to use this test attribute compulsorily. It is a mandatory attribute. Okay, yeah, yeah guys, if I comment it out, we are going to get error. Okay, so for this reason we should have to use this test attribute. Okay guys, for this we have completed our test view. Now I'm going to explain you layouts. In XML file we have constant layout, we have linear layout, and we have relative layout, like the type, right? In this we have two types of layouts. You can, as in last class you know about list view and relative. Okay, take example of list view. In list view we can show elements in vertical, right? Or you can also use it to show horizontal also, right? For that type of layouts, here we are going to use column and row keywords. Okay, I'm going to comment it out. Yeah, I'm going to write code here. Okay, or otherwise I'm going to create a function itself so that it should be clear to you. Yeah, we will call that function here. What we are going to name it as function. Okay, view. It's just a function. In Kotlin we know how to create a function with the keyword fun, right? I have created a method, a function. Okay, here I'm going to use column. You can use keyword column here. Yeah, in column you can show the things in a column wise. Let me give one example. I will try to show some text here. John Nick Shyam. I am going to get some errors here. I don't know why. Okay, for everything I have already said you, right? We have to declare composable here. Okay, this showing add composability function. Annotation, we have to declare this annotation, then only it is able to convert our code into view. Okay, I'm going to write compose. Okay, now we don't have any errors. Before I'm going to call this one, I'm going to uncomment this all things. I have to show one thing over here. If we have another text here saying something like, okay, I'm going to write this something like this. Yeah, if I run this code, don't think about this. This code is not going to be run because we never called this function, right? Okay, for your clarification, I'm going to comment out this. Okay, so now these two test views are going to run, right? So here I think I have commented. Yeah, we have to comment it out also. Yeah, let me run my app. You can see, yeah, these two test views is overlapping on each other. Okay, if I am also give same attributes to this, but I'm going to change the test something like this. Okay, you can see it is overlapping with each other, right? For this reason we can set alignment to this test view and this test view differently, or we can use a column or a row. Okay, so that we can show these two in a step by step wise. Let me show you that thing first. With this function, I'm going to uncomment this and I'm going to call that function here. I'm going to comment it out this line also, because for your clarification I have used something like this line. I'm going to call view here. Let me run our app. Yeah, as you can see, John, Nick, Sham, we are getting it one by one, right? Or you can directly mention it here. I'm going to remove copying this code and I'm going to paste over it here. Then you can clearly observe what's happened really. I'm going to refresh it. Yeah, guys, we are not able to see this something like this because what's the error? We have to find out the error. I don't know why we are not able to see. I think size. Okay, fill max size, right? We have using this size here. It will take in all this space, I think. Let me yeah, now you can see the GDSM view is at first and second we have something like this, right? Like this way you can directly use this column. Okay, column composable, column class, so that you can directly write the your things item wise. Okay, yesterday class we have created an adapter, we have used data source and we have used adapter to convert that data source into views, right? But here we can easily use this column class and we can directly give our items in that class, so that it will automatically converts the code into the view. Okay, like this wise we can use it. Because of this modifier, it is taking a whole screen. Okay, let me rerun it. It will take in whole screen only, this test view only, this first test view only, taking whole screen. We are not able to scroll it. Okay, for that we have to use scrollable. I think here in column we have to mention here modifier equals to modifier dot vertical scroll. In that I'm going to remember scroll state. By using this method you are going to able to scroll it down. Okay, let me refresh it. It has paused, that means we have to refresh it. Yeah, if we are going to use vertical scroll, it will automatically converted our view to in item views. Okay, it will not going to take whole fill max size. Okay, what if here itself if we use fill max size? Yeah, it is not going to do anything. Okay, by using vertical scroll itself we are able to use this fill max size in test view, and we are also able to see the things in item wise. Okay, yeah, it is all about column, and we also have alignment here. Let me write it in this way so that you can also able to understand it properly. Next one is dot. We can also use background for this dot background. Okay, it is not going to take. Okay, I will show you another attribute here, which is vertical arrangement. I should have to use capital, I think. Vertical arrangement, not arrangement, I think alignment. Okay, I will check it over in column class. Vertical arrangement. Okay, I'm going to copy this one, and here I'm going to paste it. Now also I'm getting error. I will try to arrangement dot space spelling. I think we have to use capital here. Space evenly. Okay, it will give space in these items between these items. Okay, could not cannot find a parameter with this name vertical arrangement. Why? Why? I also don't know why it's giving error here. Vertical arrangement. Arrangement dot vertical. Arrangement dot top. Horizontal alignment. Yeah, it should use this, but why it is not giving? Because it may be inputted wrong thing. So please give me some time. I will rectify it. Okay. For now, we don't use this one. Okay, in another class, I will explain what's happened there really. Horizontal alignment. It is also not working. Okay, I will rewrite this whole thing. Okay, I think problem is here. I have given two things. Okay, I'm trying to write in this one. This is this one, right? Okay, now I have to write here. Now it will not give any error, I think. I will try arrangement dot space evenly. Yeah, Now it is clear. I will refresh it. It should give some space between the items. Yeah, you can see it has given some space in above the item also, in below the item also. Okay, like this way we can provide space also. I will get it down so that you can clearly understand. Yeah, next we can give horizontal alignment also, equals to alignment. Okay, we have to give comma here. Alignment dot center horizontally. Okay, or start. I have given start. Let me see what it actually done. Nothing. So I'm going to give center. This is also nothing because we have already mentioned our whole alignments in our text itself, right? That's why it is not changing anything whenever we do in column wise. Okay, no problem here. As you can see on the screen, we have completed text view, right? Layouts, in layouts we have column, which I have just discussed, right? A column in Jetpack Compose is a composable that arranges its child composables vertically, which means it aligns the items in a vertical way. Okay, if you are going to use for a horizontal way, you are going to use row over column. Okay, stacking them on top of each other from top to bottom. From top to bottom, it will uh, set the items in a step by step wise. Okay, imagine a vertical stack of cards placed one below the other. As you can imagine, it has same a stack of cards placed one on the other. Okay, forming a list. Each card represents a child composable. Here we can see easily each card represents an item. Okay, this is the syntax of the column. As I already written here, you can just mention the column. If you want to modify anything, you can use modifier, or you can use any other attributes in these braces, or you can add items. You can add this in the column scope. Okay, you can add images also. I will show you it later. Okay, this is the syntax of the column. Next we have row. A row in Jetpack Compose is a composable that arranges its child composables horizontally, placing them side by side from left to right. As I already mentioned you, if you want to arrange the items in a vertical manner, you are going to use column. If you are going to arrange your items in horizontally, you are going to use row. Okay, from left to right, if you are going to arrange the items in left to right, you are going to use row. Think of a row of buttons aligned horizontally, with each button being a child composable within the row, placed next to each other in a single line. Okay, I hope you get this example. Syntax is same as column, but we replace the word column with row. Okay, it the syntax of this row also very similar to column. Okay, I think we only changes this line only. This vertical arrangement become horizontal arrangement. This horizontal alignment become vertical alignment. Okay, this only changes. Vertical becomes horizontal, this horizontal become verticals. I will show you that thing also. First I will see there is no problem in the session. Yeah, no messages, no problem. I will continue. As you can see in the screen, I'm going to change this column to row. Whenever I tried, I only got two errors, right? I already said you, we have to change this to horizontal. Okay, I will write horizontal. Okay, and this one should be vertical. Yeah, center vertically. Okay, let me run this. You can see the DCM view, it has taken whole space. Let me remove this one so that it is not going to take full space. It is not scrollable, but we have used here max size. That's why it is taking full size. Yeah, it is side by side, right? As you can scroll this, if you use scroll, I have used this scroller view, right? But I think it should be horizontal. Remember state. Remove this one. Yeah. Let me rerun this. You can scroll this in this way. Okay. This is not looking that much good, but this is the basics you should know. Then we can create an advanced apps. Okay. Like this way, we are going to create a row. Okay. This is nothing but a linear layout in a horizontal way, in vertical way. In XML, we are going to use linear layout, but here we are going to use column and a row. Column for vertical linear layout and a row for horizontal linear layout. I hope it clarifies it understood clearly. Next, we have box compose. Okay, we are going to create a. Before that, I will explain this box and a card. Okay, I'm going to explain two things, box and card, then I will close this section. Yeah, I hope my screen is visible. Now, with these examples itself, I'm going to explain what a box is. Okay, what if I will directly change it to box? Box is nothing but just a container. Okay, sorry, I have changed this function name. I have to change this row to box. These are all the things we have to remove. We can align this, but we can't use this arrange right now. We have to align content here. Okay, content alignment. We are going to use alignment dot center, or wherever we want. I'm going to put it as center. Okay, I'm going to use this test and this test row. I will run my app. will refresh it. No, I have to run it. Yeah, it is okay. In box, we are going to use a column. Okay, so that we can align it properly. Sorry guys, my mouse has stuck. Okay, now I have column. Yeah, in that column I'm going to place this test views. Yeah, we can see one below other, right? Like this wise we can use box, we can use any other items here also. I'm going to use a button here. What if I will say, use button here? Just you search for button butt. You will get suggestions, right? You will get these suggestions. Just click on this first one. It will auto complete your code. Okay. In this block, you are going to write what happens when you click on that button. We usually, when we use XML file, we will use that we will initialize it with some id, and we will use that id to call that button, and then after we will set a click listener on that button, right? But here we don't need to do all those things. Here just directly, what if user clicks on this button, we are going to specify in this block. Okay, how our button going to look like, we are going to uh, type over here. Okay, write the code for that here. I'm going to give text here. What I'm going to do is started. Okay, just click. Okay, in this on click, I'm going to show a toast. In this I'm going to show toast like you have successfully created a button. Okay, but here we have to pass a context, right? For that, in Jetpack Compose, we are going to create, we have to use local context here, local context dot current. Okay, but it's showing some error. Composable invocation can only happen from the context of composable function. Okay, I think we have to initialize it at the time of our composable function. I think here only. Okay, let me, yeah, it has taken successfully, so I have to store it in a variable. I'm going to name it as context equals to, yeah, content, not content. I will confuse as context. Okay, you can name it as content as well. Okay, but it should be more appropriate if you give a proper name to any keyword. Okay, let me rerun this. I hope our button looks fine here. Yeah, here you can see click, which we have given test here. That we can able to see here. Whenever we are going, user going to click on this, we are going to show it toast, you have successfully create a button, right? Which is this test. Okay, whatever you are going to do, you are going to do in this uh, on click method. Okay, how your button should supposed to be seen by the user, you are going to code in this block. row scope, right? In this you can write your code for your button design or anything for that button. What we have to function when the user clicks on that button, we are going to code in this block. Okay, I hope it clarifies you. And we are not going to use any other files. Everything we can able to use in this single file only, and we can create other activities if you want. Okay, I hope it understood. Next, final, we have a card. After completing card, we will close the session. I hope it clearly visible and clearly audible. Right, guys? If you have any problem, please let me know. Yeah. Now I am going to create a card view. I will create card also with these things, I think. Or okay, why not? We are going to use another function so that our code looks clearly. At the rate, first we have to composable capital C, I think. Yeah. Next, I'm going to name it as. For this, I have given view, right? For this, I'm going to give card layout. Okay, but I'm not going to pass any arguments and parameters here. First, we have to use keyword card, but it should be capital C, should be, I think. Yeah. Now we can modify it by using a keyword modifier. Before that, let me use an image over here. In the painter, you have to, what we have to supposed to give here, painter, right? We have these attributes in the image. First one is painter, which requires a parameter. I think we have to painter resource, I think. Okay, yeah. Or dot id dot not id. I'm going to take image from drawable. Okay, dot what I have in my drawables is all the images. I think I'm going to take this one. Yeah. Now we also have to mention our content description. For now, I'm going to leave it as null. Otherwise, you can give any some text. Okay. I hope it will run fine. I will call this here. I will comment it our previous layout, which is view. Now I'm going to call our card layout here. Let me run our app. Yeah, guys, you can see our app has successfully executed. Now let me change some more things here so that it looks somewhat better. I will change this card activity. I will use modifier here so that modifier dot which parameter I'm going to fill max is. I think we also have fill max width. Yeah, I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to change the background as well. Background to color dot cyan darker gray. Yeah, let me run the app. and I'm going to use a text also here, okay, so that it looks has a profile. I think, yeah, I will use and text. Okay, in text, this is an Android robot. I use something, don't know how it looks. Yeah, this is an Android robot as you can see on the screen. Okay guys, now I will give some padding so that it looks somewhat great. Or why not our image show left to right? Okay, for that we have to use row right. Okay, let me use row over here. Row, I'm going to put all these things in that row. I hope it run fine. Yeah, you can see here, but what we can do here is test align center right, not this one. This one we don't have here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to modify it with modifier, modifier dot. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to use max width size, fill max size. Okay, and then I'm going to align this. Okay, I think we have text align. The text align again, we have to write text align dot center. Yeah, it goes in that way, but we want it to below, right? Okay, if you use fill max size, it will cover all that in a card view. I think I have used a card view to fill size. Yeah, fill max size, right? But it has taken whole thing dark gray. Okay, let me change this. Let me refresh. Yeah, now it is good. I will change the text size here to font size to some 60.sp. All right. Yeah, now it looks fine. I think this is an Android robot with an image. Okay, guys, like this way you can create a card view and you can create every item has a card view so that it looks in a great way. Okay. Yeah, guys, that's it for today's class. I hope you understood all these things. Okay, I want to share one more thing here. Let me stop my screen sharing. Yeah, from this we have ended our basics of Android. We have completed all the basics of Android. How we can now we can able to create any front end app, right? But we have not learned about any backend, how we can able to create a database, how we can store the things in the database. Those things we are going to learn in our second part. Okay, for these 7 days we have not planned any backend things, backend stuff. For now we have 2 more days, right? In the 2 more days We will conduct that the sections after the holidays. Okay, in the 2 days we are going to create a project. If you have any suggestions to do some projects, you can message us, you can reach us so that we can create that project, which is an Android app. It should be an Android app. Okay, and we are thinking like to create a quiz app with a account login details. Like you should have to create an account first, and you have to log in to use that app, and you can see a lot of questions. So all this data we are going to store in a Firebase. Using a Firebase, we are planning to create a quiz app. So for now, we have that plan. If you have any other thing, let us know. We will create that. Okay. If you are seeing this in YouTube, also let me know in comment before uh, a week. Okay, so that we can create that before our session going to happen. If you let us know in if you let us know in comments also, we will dbms is required. No, not that much. We require SQL if you are going to create a database, a local database. But for Firebase you don't need any dbms, because it is not going to use any queries there. It is not going to store the values in table wise like in dbms. It stores in a folder wise. Okay, let's build quiz app. Okay, Hemant, we are planning for that. If we have any other suggestions, we will also take that suggestions. Okay, for now I am thinking to build a quiz app. Okay, you can also able to upload it to Play Store as well. Okay, we are going to create that much efficient app. Okay, not like these basic things I have showed with an ugly design like this. Okay, we will use proper design for that, and it may take 2 or 3 days. Okay, it may take a lot time. So after the holidays we are going to create that project. Okay guys, that's it for today's. If you have any questions, let post it in the chat box. If you don't have any queries, you can leave now. And advance happy Sankranti from my side. Yeah bro, enjoy your holidays. Are you from that solution group, or you are came from your interest? I want to know that Vahita and Hemant. Hemant, are you from that solution challenge? Solution challenge. Okay. Okay, guys, you can leave now. Okay, Hemant. You can leave now. If you have any doubts, you can ask. Otherwise, you can leave. If you need some more depth information, you can ask me in LinkedIn. I have shared profile in previous classes, or you can simply type my name in LinkedIn. You will get my profile. You can ask if any other questions rather than this session. Okay, now you can leave, Hemant, also. Bye, guys. Yeah, Hemant. Okay, we are following you. Okay. If you have any queries, you can DM me.